The head of the Army Equipment has told British Forces News it will be a challenge to spread the specialist equipment bought for Afghanistan across the whole army. Major General Kerry Wilkes was discussing the fate of urgent operational requirements bought for the conflict once the combat mission is over. Will Inglis met him at the DVD Defence Equipment Show at the Millbrook Proving Ground.
A lot of the equipment bought for Afghanistan is state-of-the-art. But there's a lot of uncertainty about what will happen to some of it when the campaign is over.
Having invested so much into our protected mobility fleet on operations, clearly we would like to bring a lot of this equipment back into the core programme. It's very high standard, it's great equipment, it's serving us well in Afghanistan. So we're working at the moment with the rest of the MOD and with the Army to identify what the priorities are for bringing those equipments into the core programme, what sort of costs will be involved, and then to identify funding within the programme.
And that doesn't just go for vehicles, but personal kit too.
Clearly, it's going to be a challenge to spread that out across the entire army, but certainly the scale of the equipment in the dismounted space is going to be enough, I think, to see quite a lot of this in training as well.
This shows a chance for soldiers and defence decision makers to get up close and personal with all the very latest kit. There's a chance to go for rides in some of the new vehicles or try on the very latest gear. It's especially important this year for the defence industry now that the tortuous PR12 budgeting process is over and defence knows just how much it's going to have to spend over the next 10 years and on what.
We've had a prolonged period of uncertainty that's made it very difficult for us to really plan our internal resources effectively, and in particular, clearly there's been a lot of questions and uncertainty in the supply chain. I mean, people want to know where the programme's going, what it means in terms of their business plans, etc. So it's hugely welcome news from the Secretary of State that PR12 is now resolved.
PR12 pays his firm to keep working on Scout SV. It also pays for Foxhound to become a long-term feature of the Army. But other vehicles most closely associated with Afghanistan still face an uncertain future. Will Inglis, Forces News, Millbrook.